Hello there. It's once again finally fucking Friday. The very first one of March, actually. So today's March 3rd. We're going to give a little energy read for today, Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, and then Sunday. I don't know about you guys. It's been a very, this past week has been really interesting. Like Mr. Toad's Wild Fucking Ride, interesting. I did mention this deck last week. This is an Oracle deck I believe I used, and I mentioned that I didn't know who did the deck. I'm going to leave that right there. Who did the deck, and that I had purchased it on Etsy. It's called the Abracadabra Oracle Deck. And it was created by Lacey, Lacey, Lovell, Lovell. So you could probably find it on Etsy. I love it. It's a really cool monochrome Oracle deck. So anyways, yeah, lots of big stuff happening up in the sky. If you follow any astrology, I don't claim to be an astrologer. I can say that I am a fan, right? I'm a constantly consuming, learning pupil of astrology. But if you really want to follow some amazing astrologers, there's plenty of them out there. I can definitely point you in the direction of some of my favorites. Anne Ortley would probably be one. Molly McCord, Nadia Shah. There's Adam Elenbaas. There's a bunch of great ones out there. But there's definitely some big planetary things happening right now. Planets moving into signs where they have not been in many years. So if it's feeling a little, I don't even know if crunchy would be the word at this point. But yeah, it's been interesting. This deck that we're going to use today, that I've decided to use today, is a Dame, D-A-M-E, Darcy deck. This is the Queen Alice Tarot. I love this deck. It's a fun deck. I love the artwork. Of course, you know how I feel about the magnetic box. I love the magnetic box. Interestingly enough, this deck was in my car Saturday night along with my fortune cookie deck, and I was in an auto accident. So figured it would be pretty potent to use this deck today. So let's see what we can pick up for the energies for Friday, March 3rd, and Saturday, March 4th, and Sunday, March 5th. Of course, I just did realize out loud in real time 345, right? No coincidences, that number pattern. Numbers speak to me often. If you're a person who sees 1111, 111, 222, 333, 444, I've been seeing those types of, I call them synchronous numbers. Some people call them angel numbers. There's an angel number book. That's a whole other conversation. We could go down that rabbit hole. But if you see those numbers, I can tell you this much. I've been seeing those types of numbers for probably well over 20 years now, before my son was born. So that right there is a good 18. But for me personally, and for some others that I know, it has morphed, so to speak, over time. And now I don't just see 1111, 222, 111. I have all kinds of number sequences that seemingly speak to me. 10 of Wands. That is straight up on the nose energy for today. That really speaks to me personally. 10 of Wands. It's the energy of a very heavy burden, right? Carrying a lot and putting it down, deciding to put it down. That one just popped out the back. What do we got? Four of Wands, lots of Wands energy. Fire energy doesn't surprise me because one of those big shifts that I was talking about is having to do with the sign of Aries, and Aries is a fire sign. So I'm not surprised by that fiery energy, the fiery energy of getting things done. And the Four of Cups, we had 2 4s, 10 and 2 4s, 4 of Cups. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. You guys can see that. Ten of Wands for today, for Friday. Like I said just a bit ago, I'm really feeling that energy of culmination of a peak point, right? A point where the almost like standing on a precipice of all that you've done, all you've accomplished, all your challenges, all the things you've gone through, and that step forward from that point of this is where you are, or I'm sorry if I'm struggling with words. Deciding what you're taking with you and what you're leaving behind. It's probably going to be a weird analogy, but if you've ever traveled or gone on a trip, particularly out of the country where baggage, I guess in the US we think it's okay to bring like your entire fucking house with you when you travel, but when you go to Europe, they're like, no, our small luggage is smaller than your luggage, right? So if you are ever faced with having to pack your bag, but yet you have to leave things behind, you can't take it all with you, is really what I'm feeling strongly for today. This energy of moving forward, but also a closure at the same time, and being very selective about what you take forward and what you leave behind. Saturday is the Four of Wands. I always think of the Four of Wands as like a happy card. In different decks, it looks, it'll look differently, and the art will change, at least for me, changes the interpretation somewhat because it invokes different feelings. But I feel like tomorrow will be very carefree. Maybe that illusion of feeling lighthearted, or I don't know, maybe being around people in a celebratory setting where things feel fluid and good, and I'm feeling lots of happy and laughter and good exchanges tomorrow, good energy tomorrow. Definitely a lighter feeling energy than what today is feeling like. And we'll go back and I'll pull some clarifiers too. And then Sunday is this Four of Cups. I'm feeling Sunday's going to be a little melancholy. Maybe focusing. I apologize for the dogs growling in the background. Good girl, Zoo. That's Zuzu. She hears something outside that she's not a fan of. She is my protector, or the watchdog. Albus, my male, protects me. She protects the house. But this Four of Cups energy on Sunday, I'm feeling being almost like a melancholy, like focusing on what you have and what you want, but maybe not realizing the other love or good things that are around you. Being too focused on what you sorry again with the words, too focused on what you see in front of you, right? The actual materialization of what you are focused on versus what's really there. There's a lot more there than what you just have in your hand. I guess is what I'm trying to get out for Sunday. Sorry again if I'm fumbling with words today. Like I said, it's been a little interesting. But let's see if we can get some more reads on the energy. And I'm gonna actually remember to shout out my channel name, which is No Coincidences Tarot. There really are no, I don't believe in coincidences. You're always where you are supposed to be, even if you don't want to be where you are. What do we got here? Yeah, Eight of Wands, more wand energy, that fiery. Eight of Wands to me is always fast, incoming communication or news, and then this temperance of the being balanced, maybe balanced in how you react to the news you receive. Again, with this Ten of Wands, this wrapping up closure energy and choosing what you take with you and what you leave behind. I'm really feeling that very strongly for today. Let's see if we can get a little bit more for let's see if we can get a little more for Saturday. This Four of Wands. I really like the Four of Wands energy, this light, communicative, friendly, happy, flowing type of energy. Feeling like Saturday will be sweet, if that makes any sense. It'll have some sweet characteristics to it. Get some more, please, for Saturday's energy. Let's see. Oh, and two more. The Lovers, oh, three more. Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Maybe you're going to meet somebody. I'm getting this Lovers card strongly. This, whether it's, I don't know if maybe it's that you meet someone or maybe you observe someone, like observe a couple and see a lot in that of what you want, perhaps. Like if almost like a getting this Pisces dreamy kind of energy of I wish, right? I wish it was going to be like that. If I could pick, I'd want it to be like that. And the Seven of Swords, getting very choosing energy, but I'm also getting the Wheel of Fortune. It's very fated, right? Meant to happen type of scenario. So Saturday feels really good to me. It feels even lucky. If I want to throw that out there, I think I'm going to pull some more for that. But let's take a look again at Sunday, and maybe we'll even use a different deck. I'm still playing around with all of this, so come along for the adventure, right? I do hope everyone out there is really trying to hang in there. I know everyone is in their own spot, but I don't think I know of anyone who isn't experiencing some kind of interesting journey, so to speak. The Emperor, that Four of Cups. Emperor is that very Page of Swords. Emperor for me is very domineering isn't the word, but I'm searching for the words. I'm going to hone in. I'm getting like a strong, almost like a fatherly, King of Pentacles kind of energy. Maybe a parent, a dad, someone who's a I'm definitely picking up a male energy, but it doesn't have to be a male, but it's that very strong, decisive, in control kind of energy. You might get a message from someone on Saturday. Maybe it's a decision. Yeah, it's about a decision. Hanged Man. I can't help but feel that this Four of Cups on Sunday is about a person. I'm getting, again, with there's a lot of people in here, a lot of guys in here. Again, it doesn't have to be a male, but it's that male energy. I don't know, maybe hearing from someone about a decision they've made regarding something you care about. Puppy claws. You can hear the claws. Hi, Albus. Sorry if you hear the heavy breathing. It's the dog, I swear. It's not me. Hi. What you want? You can't sit in my lap right now. Sorry. Not that he's not really a lap dog. He's more of a lay at my feet kind of dog. But he does desperately want to be underneath this table right now, and he can't fit is what the issue is. So he's going to instead hover over me in the cards. Let's see if I can get some more messages. It seems like this weekend is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster. The reference, by the way, to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, if anyone doesn't know, it used to be a ride at Disney World, and they actually closed the ride. But all these things happened to Mr. Toad along the way on his journey. So all these bumps. Knight of Pentacles. It's interesting. This card feels very Wizard of Oz-ish to me. I'm getting like almost like the Scarecrow or the Tin Man kind of vibe off this card, even though this is an Alice deck. The Knight of Pentacles, a message. Again, I'm getting a heart message, even though it's a Pentacle card. I don't know. I'm getting this very fatherly energy. It could be something as simple as, you're talking to somebody who has that type of energy in your life, who's a confidant or someone you go to, and they say, oh, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it for you, right? I feel like that this offer of assistance. Whoa. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. And I feel like it'll be a relief. I don't know, maybe it's a loan of money, or they're going to pay a bill for you, or something like that. But it's something important to your heart on Sunday. There's a lot of messages in there. Look, the Chariot was already flipped. So I'm going to put that there because I think it belongs there. I feel like it's going to come in quick and it's not expected. You don't expect to hear from this person, but you will. Is kind of what I'm getting. Let's see if we get... I was going to say, let me see if I can get any other messages. The Five of Wands. I wish you could see his little face. Hold on, let me see if I can. You see his little face? Is it a face? Oh. No, you can't. There we go. The face. You can see my knees too. Hi, Albus. The Five of Wands, and I'm getting this for today, for Friday. This feeling of things coming in at you. If you can see it on the card, it's like the bunny. It's the rabbit with this hand coming in at him, even though there's 5 more wands underneath him. Again, that fire energy, wands, fast movement, fiery, initiation. But I'm getting this feeling of maybe things coming at you in ways that you don't expect, or you're feeling a little taken aback. Very interesting energy for this weekend, 3, 4, 5. No coincidences. Let's see what else we can pick up. Again, you'll have to let me know if any of those messages speak to you. This is a collective reading, meaning I'm reading any energy that comes across. So part of the message may speak very loudly to you, and the rest you're like, that's some bullshit, right? If you get to the parts that it's like, that's some bullshit, that means that message isn't for you, and that's okay. If I was doing a reading for you specifically, like you specifically, it would be a lot more focused on you. This is for, like I said, for the collective. Let's see. What else do we want? You know, well, obviously we did got to read a fortune cookie card after that. And maybe we'll pull a Denise Linn card too. We'll see. We'll see. Can I get, please, a fortune cookie card for the collective? My followers, my 19 followers, that I am incredibly grateful that you guys have decided to play along and give me feedback and whatnot. I almost want to, whoa, there we go. Reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease of life. I really think that one speaks loudly. Oh, I always get there we go, the angle wrong. That's not bad. There we go. Especially after what I was picking up for today, that choosing what you decide you are taking with you. What are you packing in your suitcase and taking with you, and what are you leaving behind that the airline isn't going to let you bring on board, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. Let us go ahead and do a Denise Linn. This is the Denise Linn Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. So we'll pull one of these too. Can I get, please, just an Oracle card? Give me a message for all the folks out there. All the folks, all the peoples. Boy, I'm really curious to see what March shakes out. Sorry. Because holy bejesus, we're only 3 fucking days in, and it's been pretty fucking intense over here. Just saying. Feel free to let me know in the comments what it's been like for you. I do personal readings as well, and I hope to have that information up soon if someone wants me to go ahead and read just for them and not for the entire collective, right? The energy did feel really good this morning, though. Despite as wonky as things have been, I was up and outside super early. I finally got some sleep last night, but I had a fire in the chimney and the breeze going, and it was quite lovely. An interesting energy, not bad. Just like I said earlier, that feeling standing on a precipice and going forward, things aren't going to be, we're not going to be in Kansas anymore. There we go. Answering the call. The time is now. Let's see where we go. You've been called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready, or you might be uncertain and not willing, but when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, you've been called, and a gateway is open for communications from the spirit realms. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it is now time to act and go forward. The sacred traveler wants you to know spirit is trying to get your attention. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that it is your time. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, trust, follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. For any of my animal omen type folks out there, I will say for me personally, the flies were around yesterday. Flies speak to me. I know, as hokey as that may sound to some of you, it is what it is. Flies and snakes. But the flies were around yesterday quite a bit. And that to me is always a transformation energy. It can sometimes mean death. But look for big, big transformations. I definitely think that's what's happening for lots of us. So let me know what you think. Enjoy your weekend. And there we go. Thanks for playing. Bye, guys.